It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. Let's get right into it. Is it now illegal to buy or sell a Confederate flag? And are the stars and bars protected under the First Amendment? Yeah, I have some information all Americans need to know now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, click like, leave your comments, and definitely help us out and share this video now. Boom. Click those shares and those likes, whatever. We need it. We're shadow banned. So, check this out. Coming out of New York, Governor Cuomo signs a bill banning the sale of Confederate flags.
I'm sure there's a ton of Yankees out there buying those up.
Yes.
Like, whose market share is that really going to impact in New York?
Governor Andrew Cuomo signed the bill into law aimed at banning the sale of hate symbols, such as Confederate flags or the swastika. Wow, they're saying that you can't do this on state property, even while admitting that the new edict might clash with the First Amendment and be struck down as unconstitutional. But the new law, effective immediately, prohibits the sale of hate symbols on public grounds, including state and local fairs, and also severely limits their display unless deemed relevant to serving an educational or historical purpose.
There, you just answered my question because I'm like, what about the
class?
reenactments?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reenactments and
right.
stuff that they do. Not maybe so much in New York.
This law is completely unconstitutional.
First of all,
it has no basis whatsoever. There's no way this law is going to do anything.
Was
There's
there
nothing to
a
it.
gigantic rash of rebel flags being sold in this? I didn't hear about. I heard about the run on toilet paper.
In the northern,
did
mind you,
not
in the
hear about the
northern
run
states.
on-
Jussie Smollett showed up in New York and said he got gang raped by some guys
I mean,
wearing
so
wearing
in
the
other
stars and
words,
bars.
what I'm saying is that like writing a law that says, well, you can't hitch your horse in town anymore. Well, okay, yes, I have horses, but I don't. When's the last time you seen somebody like it's a law without having a that has
If the law is as you described it,
what's driving it?
I haven't read the law myself. I've only seen the news articles about it, but from what I've seen, it's just facially invalid, unconstitutional. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's why waste your ink out of your pen signing such a law?
Exactly. Like Dar just said, what's driving it? Like what on? I mean,
Law
I just
should be driven by something. There's something wrong
Important.
or nothing. And and
a
then
stunt to
Here's
please
what he said.
two. That my second question is who defines? Who gets to define? Who says this is and this isn't?
Well, this guy's on a power trip. We saw this now with COVID lockdowns and everything, okay? This guy's sending cops, actually, into restaurants to order food and then arresting the restaurant owners.
that's entrapment.
Okay? It is.
Yeah, I was about to say. Ain't
Like,
that
remember the place in Staten Island we were talking about?
not
Max
entrapment.
Irish Pub?
Yeah, where
Max
the-
Public House?
Yeah.
It's not entrapment.
Right. Like, he sent cops to go in and order food, and then when the food's ordered and brought out, they go, okay, you're arrested.
Okay, well, Lawyer Wayne's saying it's not entrapment, but it's
Entrapment
still
is
wrong.
when a cop convinces you to do something illegal that you weren't otherwise going to do.
Tell her that.
A
She said
sting
entrapment.
operation.
I said
It
it
is
sounds like
it's a sting.
entrapment.
It is a sting.
Yeah.
It was a sting operation, which is terrible. I mean,
But are
here's
they
a-
stinging the right thing? I mean,
Over
that's just
food?
that's ridiculous.
No, they're not stinging
Like
the right
that's
things
the
there.
thing
Well,
that you're
They
putting
spend
your
them-
cops' power to.
They spend the money on the wrong thing.
Yes,
That's what I'm getting at,
and
yeah.
that's a big problem because, like here it is. You're drawing this attention. You're doing this thing, and he says this by limiting the display and sale of the Confederate flag, Nazi swastika. But for the record, they're two totally different things. He
Yes,
keeps
they are.
lumping them together.
Yeah.
There's two different things.
Okay, two different things.
Two different groups.
And believe you me, I'm a Yankee, y'all.
Yeah.
So he continues to say that the other symbols of hatred from being displayed or sold on state property, including state fairgrounds. Okay, what if you go to the state fairgrounds, okay, and on your car, boom, you got one of those Confederate flag bumper stickers. What happens now?
Poof, you're a
Sir,
toad.
you got to move your car.
It's this law is going to be struck down so fast.
You think so, Lawyer
Yeah,
Wayne?
It doesn't even stand a chance.
Well, does federalism protect the state's right to declare something like that illegal on state property, though?
No.
It is
So
not
if
a
they, I mean, surely they have
the short
lawyers
answer.
who
Okay,
can,
good.
who know as well as you do that this is going to be struck down on its face.
The
Because
governor, I
agree
saw
with you.
in the article, the
So
governor.
my question is this a hey, look at this over here while they do something
It's
else.
a red
It's
herring.
a red herring
It's
to
a
get
total
people
red
all
herring,
ticked
yeah.
off about this and fired up in a discussion over.
He
Honestly,
said
like,
himself, according to the articles I read,
What
that
else
he
is
knew-
going on that
he
we're
knew
not
that
seeing?
This was not going to be enforceable.
Well, then
He
why
just
waste-
has
He should be
technical
charged.
problems because he wants to be popular, and the kinds of people that he likes like it when you try to do things like ban Confederate flags because they're a bunch of
avant-garde.
Yankees.
Well, then the state of New York should pass the legal defense bill for that when it gets to the Supreme Court directly to him as an individual. Let him pay the legal bill
Yeah,
personally.
exactly. Instead of
dealing with
wasting
that.
taxpayer dollars.
Here's my only problem with this is that, and look, I don't support either of those, but this is what I do support, is the fact that I have, for 30 years, agreed to give my life, and darn near did several times, so that everybody had the right to look and take your own facts in. We can all agree there are certain things that are really bad, murder, etc. But when it comes to ideology and thought and now, I mean, that's what we're really getting into. Is it's about, because if you can ban that, what's next? And everybody can say, "Yay, that's great," until they ban something you don't like, and then what? So again, who decides? Who's the authority that says this is good and this is bad? And if they can, the point of democracy is that
that's the whole
you
point of
spend
free
your
speech.
life defending one side, but also listening to the other.
Here's why he's doing this, okay? Here's why Andrew Cuomo's doing this. Right now, you got this lady that worked for him for years, Lindsey Boylan, who has just come forward saying that, hey, this governor, and Lindsey Boylan, she's a big Democrat, and she came forward and she just said that, hey, this governor's been sexually harassing me for years. This guy's got real problems, legal problems on the way. But that's being suppressed. Where's the whole Me Too movement on this? Mm-hmm. Okay?
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah,
hello.
where's the whole Me Too movement? You can't just pick and choose who you want to Me Too. All right, what is this, I as well movement? No. Okay?
Anybody who doesn't believe what we believe is a Nazi.
And it can put your political enemies in a position where they say, "Well, that's a terrible law. I don't think that's a good idea." Well, what are you? Are you
Exactly.
a Nazi?
Right.
You know, it gets you to score some points that way.
And America, wake up. The louder somebody yells at somebody about being guilty for something, the more
Projecting.
themselves
Like
are
the old
guilty of
saying,
it.
hit dog
Like,
barks the loudest.
Projecting.
Exactly. And so, I mean, listen, when people are yelling that loud, ask yourself why.
What are
Do
they,
some of your own
when they're yelling
research.
that
Just
loud, what
like-
are they whispering under their breath?
All I know is we're here to do one thing and one thing only. Kill Nazis.
Now there's a prequel.
Oh, I would love to. I would love to watch
A prequel showing Brad Pitt's exploits
And Gloria.
Inglorious
leading up to that.
Bastards.
What was it?
leading up to that.
What was
I
it?
want to see
First
how he got the
Sergeant
scars on his neck.
Bodine, right?
Yeah.
I would love to see him.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would be really
his
cool
backstory in
is
the movie is interesting.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That just made me think of that. That would be that would be an amazing prequel.
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.